What's up, guys? I'm Doc from SoundKings.com. Before we get started with this video, I'd like to have you subscribe to us here on YouTube. Now, we've realized only maybe 7% of the people that actually watch our videos have subscribed. And I have a special thing we're offering now. When we reach 50,000 subscribers, we're about at 43 now, we hope to get to 50,000. When we do, we're going to give away 1,000 samples. I mean, really good samples. We're making more up now as we're talking about it for the special giveaway. So if you can, subscribe, and you'll be able to download anytime after we hit 50,000. Now, in the MPC software, I like to do subgroups. It helps me bring out more of the elements I want to hear. So let's play this track back, and let's hear it first, and I'll give you an idea of how this works. So I got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. It's not even complete in an idea, but we're gonna go over this idea. So I've got a bass drum here, right? And this drum here. So I'm gonna go to the mixer. Now, this is the mixer inside the MPC. And I come right to here. Maybe you can go right here, actually. And I can see it's the pads only for right now. So I got these pads, as you can see right here. So I can see everything I wanna see in a track. I prefer this than actually looking at it from the MPC home point of view. I can look at it totally and see what's going on. And so here, you'll see I've got subgroups going on. I got a kick drum here and one here, and they go into the subgroup 1. And subgroup 2 here's got this snare and this drum roll, right? I need to get the balance of this within the elements of everything else. I have subgroup 3 right here too as well. So these cymbals here are subgroup 3. That's subgroup 3. This is as well. Is that going to be there? Whoa. That could be in subgroup 2. Such a snare hit. This goes in subgroup 2. Perfect. This goes in 3. This goes in 2. Little snare. I got the bass going in 4 by itself. Now, we'll start with the drums. They're going to subgroup number 1, right? And so I'll go to here, and I can see my subgroups. This is kind of cool with the MPC. And let me see. I'll show you how we get there. We go to here first, and I can pull this up. This is the mixer window. Once I pull it up, I can go back and forth between the mixer window and the main window. Very cool thing to do. And then once I've got that done, I can come here. I can see everything, all of them, the subgroup here, the pads here, the output for the pads, the program output, and the overall mix out is right here. So let's go to subgroups right here. And here's my subgroup. And right here is a bass drum. So I'm going to get to here, play it. I can mute it. Now, that's the regular group right there, right? And so I go back to main. Rather go here to main. You see it's this right here. And that's these elements right here that are left over in the program. Everything else that was in that program is going to subgroups. Now I want to bring the bass drum in. And on this bass drum, I've got some elements I want to bring into. So I've got them in separate groups there. That's the kick snares. I got some other stuff here. See that? Some elements going on there. Just the glassy, the cymbally sound, more cymbals. They're good the way they are. Turn these off. This the bass line. Now the bass line is in this section here. Let's solo this. I wanted to add an enhancer, so I added an enhancer here. A little more bass there. I got a parametric EQ to drop some of the highs off that bass. I got this drive, this tube drive. It has a little tube drive to it a little bit here, and a saturation. Without it. So a little more saturation right there to make it thicker. And then I go to the subgroup. Here in the subgroup, I'm going to add this element right here. This is a Pultec EQ. It's the P1A EQ. And it's got a really great sound to it. I'll turn it on. Hear that? That's real bass, man. That's beautiful. It turned it all around right there for that one track. Then I come up with a little compression. Keep it tight. Oh yeah, that's good. So I'll bring it down a little here so I find out how it sounds in the mix. I go to here. I'll take off the solo. We'll bounce with some other elements here. That makes it so much easier when you want to get some elements to be away from the overall mix, because there are some other effects here that are on this output bus here for this track. And once you've got them in a subgroup, you can do some pretty cool things. So I was able to add a lot more to the bass. I was able to separate these drums right down here with the cymbals all together in one row. I can always raise their elements. I come to here, turn this off, turn the bass off. You want to bring this down so it matches up with that ride cymbal, how it sounds along with the rest of the track. I'll bring in the bass drum. Lower. Got the bass drum and the other bass drum going along with it too. This is it right here. Right there. Now my snare. Turn it up some more. Now the bass. You can balance your elements and get them to work properly. And it's kind of fun. So check it out. Any questions, hit me up at samplekings.com.